So welcome to G.O.D Boxing, G.O.D TV. We a new channel. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for coming to do this interview. I really appreciate it.
What about now? You hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you better now.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so let's start it over. So how was your holiday?
Yeah, good. Yeah, my holidays is good. I had the holidays with my girl and my kids and everything. Yeah,
Definitely. That's what's up. That's what's up. And you said you from Chicago?
yeah, I'm from Chicago. Yeah, I've been out here in Minnesota for about 8 years
Okay. So what got
now.
you into boxing?
So I was like, I always wanted to box since I was younger. When I was like, I had got introduced to boxing when I was about like, I want to say like 9, 8 years old. My dad introduced me, but I just wasn't ready yet. My mental and everything, I was still kind of young,
Mm,
so I had to wait till I matured a little bit more. And said, got me into boxing. And said, I just like how I just basically the street fights and everything in Chicago, how I grew up, and
definitely.
being bullied and everything in that order. So this I like to get back to like the people, and plus another thing, I have to rest too. So I
Mm,
want to get back to the people like that have to rest that you can do it too. Basically, I'm
definitely.
doing.
Definitely. And that's a strong message too. That's a strong message to be coming in with. How you like it
Yeah,
out there in Minnesota?
it's okay. It's decent. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it better than Chicago. You know, it is. It is.
Definitely. You know, it ain't no place like home.
Yeah. Like,
So I wanted to ask you what's your mindset when you walking into a fight? Like when you about to when you know when the bell ring and it's finna happen, what's on your mind at the time as a fighter?
uh, what's on my mind at the time is I just want to go out here and just and have a great performance and entertain the people that's coming to bought the tickets for the fights and all that. And I
Definitely.
just have a killer mindset. Like it's kill to be killed of it.
Definitely.
I just switch that switch on and basically just be aggressive and just have that kill dangerous dog dragon mindset about this. Just have a great performance, basically.
Definitely.
That's I bring my A game and just knowing that I had everything I've been working on, training on in the gym. It's gonna show in this fight.
Definitely.
I'm
Definitely.
winning. It's a winning mindset all around the borderline and entertaining the crowd that's coming to see me. So that's the mindset I have.
Definitely. And what does it take to have that type of mindset? Like what is the stages you have to go through to develop that?
I say to take the top. For me personally, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me personally, I say just talking to myself every day, telling myself affirmations every day to myself, and just training. The training and talking to myself. That's what really make that what you uh make that
It make it manifest.
yeah manifest. Yeah,
Definitely.
the training and the talking to myself does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's big. That's
yeah,
big for a lot of people to actually hear because you know that's something that can play a big part in your life too.
yeah.
And I was gonna also ask, so what boxers influenced you coming up, and like who are some of your favorite boxers coming up?
What boxing for me coming up was Floyd Mayweather. I liked him a lot when I first started because I liked his motivation. I liked his hard work, dedication. I liked it that you know what I'm saying. Um, no matter whatever was going on in his personal life, or whatever he was doing, he still stayed focused on his craft and still was making that hard work. And he always told himself that, you know what I'm saying, he's not perfect, he a human being. And I liked it that his dedication and his respect for the game. And not just about just the money and flash and stuff, about his actual respect for the game. And I liked it that I'm like, dang, like he actually put the work in, and that's what too many people don't understand about him. That he actually put that work in, and it wasn't easy.
Yeah, he didn't take the easy route. He didn't take
Nah,
the easy route.
so that's why he was one of my favorites coming up at the time.
Definitely, definitely. What would you say is one of the most misunderstood things about boxing, like for people who don't do it and they watch it?
I think the most understood things about boxing, that's a good question, is just want people to go in there for the knockout right away. Yeah, like oh that's the first thing on their mind. Oh, you gonna knock him out? You gonna knock this dude out? Like now I'm just in there to win. If the knockout come, it comes.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I say that all the time. Y'all don't realize these people as human beings. They going in there with another human being, and they
Yes.
got to do what they could.
Yes. Yeah.
So far in your experience with and I also wanted you. My fault. I meant to tell you in the beginning to go ahead and shout out your social media platforms, your YouTube channels, anything like that too. So you can do that.
Okay.
You had any social media or anything you wanted to shout out?
Yes, yes. Cause you I got a Instagram page. My Instagram is Devonzell underscore Patterson.
Okay.
Yep, and my Facebook is Devonzell Patterson, so they can reach me on type of. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and you can also send that to me too, and I'll put the link. I'll put it on the video
Okay.
just so
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
can
I
see
can
it.
definitely do that. Yeah, yeah. I can definitely do that.
Definitely.
Uh,
And I was gonna ask you. So preparing for a fight, what's some of the things you got to do to prepare for a fight?
for me, preparing for a fight is basically once I know I got a fight day. Basically, I get into my groove. Basically, I do my 2 a day workouts. Um, I lock my mind in. Basically, I tell myself what I'm gonna do. I train hard. I do extra work than than I supposed to. I put in overtime because I feel like by me doing that, it's I want to have a great performance. I want to do great in the fight. So for me personally, I just put in overtime. I do 2 a days. I do my yoga stretches. I meditate. Um, I do all that good stuff. Like I said, I do my overtime working out. I do this extra stuff. I gotta run the extra mile. I do the extra mile. If I gotta do extra miles, I mean extra sparring rounds. I do extra sparring rounds. I have to do extra rounds on the bag. I do extra rounds on the bag.
Definitely.
It's every yeah.
What?
Just I can prepare and everything and physically prepare.
Definitely. I was gonna ask. So when you do plan on becoming pro, what weight class was you planning on coming in at?
I want to come in at 130, but I might come in at 126. I might start off at catch weight at like probably 129, 28. Yeah, to see how my body feels. But if I don't feel right, I feel strong enough to do it, I just fight at 130.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
What style boxer would you say that you are, and what is your favorite style of boxing?
What type of boxer I say I am? I am a pressure fighter. I'm a boxer, puncher, pressure fighter.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. I see you got sharp counters too. You got some good counter punches.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Uh, yeah, I say that I'm a very a very uh, uh pressure fighter and like a coming forward aggressive type of fighter, puncher boxer type of fighter I am. That's the type of style yeah. So now I'm just working on bettering my defense, bettering my footwork, bettering my jabs with that. So with my style, strengthening my strengths up, I'm bettering everything with that. Like my head movement, my defense, my footwork, uh, more cardio if I got to do more cardio with it. It's different stuff that I can just put into my arsenal to better myself and my skills.
Definitely, definitely. And what would you say just before we end it? What would you say is the most important thing for a boxer to know when he first starting out?
Hold on, say that one more time. I can hear you.
Oh, my fault. I said, what do you think is the most important thing for a boxer to know before he's just starting out in the boxing?
I think the first thing a boxer should know before starting out is basically uh you gotta be mentally tough through the borderline. That's the most important thing I say. If you're not mentally tough for this, don't even walk into it, because I'm not even saying this the fight part. You gotta be mentally tough about the business part. You gotta be mentally tough about the coaching part. When your coach is on you, you gotta be mentally tough when you get up in the ring, you sparring, you fight. You gotta be mentally tough when you train, the training. All that comes in the borderline. So if you're not mentally tough with all that type of stuff, don't even get into it. Then I suggest anybody that to do that. Just having that strong mental. That's the most important thing. So,
And that's why I respect you fighters so much. You know, you
yeah,
gotta be so disciplined to be a fighter. It's a lot of
yeah,
things that you gotta sacrifice, and you know,
yes, yeah,
I hope that you know still come by, do these interviews. It's gonna get bigger and better. We want to
yeah,
build up with you. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Definitely appreciate having you.
yeah, yeah.
But I don't want to take too much of your time. You know, definitely send me your social media stuff. Send me whatever
All right.
links that you could to promote
Okay.
yourself. We gonna throw it all through on the video.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely would do that. Yeah, I'll send you my social medias and everything, and I'll send you some different stuff for you.
Okay,
So I'm
bet,
sending myself.
bet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
thank you again. I appreciate you, man. Enjoy
All
the
right.
rest of your day. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you, man. I
Nah,
really, really
nah, no
appreciate it.
problem. You all right? I was gonna ask what thing I could watch this interview on
Oh,
for
so it's
YouTube.
called G.O.D Boxing. That's the name of the channel, and I send you the link and everything for it. I got your number, so I send you the link. I'm gonna edit it up a
Okay.
little bit, and you know, definitely go get
Okay.
that going.